Hey guys, so right now I'm going to be teaching you how to do this look. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but it's very simple smoky eye. It's got some black in the corner here, just a little bit of a wing on the eyeliner, and just a very nude highlight color. And all of the products that I'm using are basically drugstore products. There's just a few that you'd have to go buy at like Ulta or Sephora or something like that. But let's go ahead and get started. So I've already done this whole entire half of my face, including my foundation and my bronzer, just for time's sake. But it's not that hard, and it's honestly not that it's not very time consuming either. So it's great for a school look too. It's very wearable during the day. I know a lot of smoky eyes are obviously smoky, hence the term smoky eye. And some of them really aren't that wearable because they're just so dark during the day. But this one honestly does not have a lot of black to it, just the eyeliner and the mascara. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is priming my eye using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And by priming your eye, you're going to prevent your eyeshadow from creasing, as well as, and I'm just going to blend this out with my middle finger, or my ring finger, but by priming, you're going to help, like I said, prevent creasing in your eyeshadow, as well as helping to keep it stay on longer. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be basing my eye, and I'm using the icing palette that I showed you guys in the video a couple days ago, and I'm going to be using this color right here. I think, yeah, it's this color, and it's just this black, and you can see it'll go on like really smoothly. So it just comes on really smooth. It doesn't come out this dark, I promise. I just kind of put a lot on. So I'm just going to kind of transfer fingers here like this. And I'm using the dark on the lid and in the crease. I will be using another color for the brow bone. You can apply this with a brush. I just find for me that it comes on easier with my finger. Okay. By basing, again, it's just kind of another security for not having creased eyeshadow, as well as not, it's going to help the colors come out more vivid and whatnot. So now for the brow bone, I'm just going to be using this color. Here, it's just like a nude. You can use whites or another color that you have that doesn't, come up. I like to use something that's kind of close to my skin tone. But yeah. So now the first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to take a brush like this. This one I think I got in a Costco set, and I love this brush so much. I actually use these Studio Professional brushes. They look like it's the top. But hopefully I'll be doing a brush review and what kind of brushes I use and whatnot soon. So moving on with that look, we are going to take this gray color in the palette right here. This one. And I'm going to tap off any excess, and I'm going to pat this on to the lid. And make sure that's the same color darkness as your other eye, just because otherwise it would look a little funny. And now I'm taking another kind of a darker color, just the next step up. I'm going to apply this right on top and kind of into the crease. And then you want to kind of blend it down. That way it kind of like fades. Okay. And now this is a concealer brush. It's double-sided, but this is just from the Mosh the Studio M professional brushes, and I'm just going to be taking this color right here. It's kind of a peachy color, and I'm going to apply that under my brow as my brow highlight. Okay. So next, again using the Studio M brushes, this is their dual smoky eye one. I really like this side for doing creases, and it's really good for blending. You can see it's kind of puffy, but it's pointy too, so it kind of helps get into the crease. And then this side is on an angle. This is an angle, so you can see they're really fluffy, and it's good for kind of getting in the corner of your eye. And so now I just took this color right here, and I'm going to apply this just on the angle as if it was coming down for my eyebrow, but not exactly there, just kind of where the darkest color is. Okay, and so now that I have that thick line, I'm going to take this side of the brush and blend it out. The icing eyeshadows go on really, really nicely. You can blend them out really easily too, which is great, just because you don't want to have eyeshadow that just kind of sticks in one place. So yeah, I really love them. And now we're going to go ahead and fill in our eyebrows. You can skip this step if you want to. For me, I just like to fill them in. I just think it kind of pulls everything together a little bit more. So I'm just taking the little eyebrow brush, and I'm going to kind of brush it over my eyebrow just so that I can see where the hair needs to be filled in, and also where, and it's also going to help kind of put everything together so that when you fill it in, there's no like blank holes or anything. And to use that, I'm using the eyebrow brush. It's just a very, very thin angled brush from the Studio M professional brushes. And I'm going to be taking, again in the icing palette, over here you have eyebrow powders right here at the two, and then there are another two, these are eyebrow creams. I just take the lightest eyebrow cream there is. I tried the powder the other day and I was not as fond of it as I was of the cream. So, and then I always want to match up the angle in the direction that I'm going to be filling. And I don't start right at the corner here, I kind of start about halfway through, because then I can pull it easier. Okay, so now, okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do the eyeliner and the mascara. I always wing my eye out. You don't have to. It's just kind of my thing. That's what I always do. And for my eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Hard Candy. This is Hard Candy's Take Me Out liner. It's an eyeliner pencil, and I typically don't like the pencils, but just for some reason, I don't know, I just have never ever liked pencils. And I tried this one just to see, and I really liked it. So this is a good one. This one is in the color Soy. It's just black. And I like my pencils to be just a little bit pointy at the top, because I feel that you can get like a really nice thin line of eyeliner as opposed to just getting a kind of a bigger line. So filling in the lash line here, and the waterline down at the bottom. now I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. I use the Revlon Grow Luscious. You can't really see because there's a light there. There you go. I love the brush size. It's colossal, like it's huge. Literally, it's like the size of my entire eye. So I really like it. For the grow factor, I honestly don't know if it has actually worked to grow. Sorry, I just got some on my forehead. There you go. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it actually grows, but it makes my eyelashes look fuller. I have teeny tiny little eyelashes, and I hate them because they're so little, but so far the mascara that I've tried that I love the best is this one. Okay. So now I'm going to take the Hard Candy liquid eyeliner, and this is the color Asphalt. And I'm going to wing this out just a little bit. Okay. And so that completes the look for the eye. So now moving on to the face, I'm taking the L'Oreal primer for the face, and I'm just taking a squirt, and I'm going to make 3 dots on my forehead, my cheek, kind of down by my chin, and a little bit on my nose. Go ahead and blend this. Okay, and now I'm going to be taking the Dream Matte Mousse Concealer. You can see that. I really love the mousse. I have the foundation. Just for school though, I just use the powder, so I'm going to conceal under my eye. Oops. Okay, gotta clean this up. I'm redoing my bathroom, so I honestly don't know where half of my stuff is, so I apologize for that. Yeah, it's been a long couple of months. My dad had to retake out the shower and everything. Okay, so now I've applied that. I'm taking the Dream Matte powder, and I'm going to apply this just with a big fluffy brush, not blush, sorry, all over my face. And now I'm going to take a bronzer from the palette, and I'm going to be using, there you go, this color right here. And applying this all over my cheeks. You really want to make sure that you kind of blend by your ear as well as down your jawline. Because if you don't, you can tend to look orange. So yeah, and now I'm just going to take a light pink blush and tap any excess off of that and apply it to the apples of my cheek. And I apologize because my camera is making me look really pale. You can't even tell, but it's like a really pretty blush pink. And the bronzer is really pretty too. It's kind of a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a, it's just a very pretty, not orange color because orange makes me sound orange, but no, it's not orange. It's kind of a peachy color, and it has kind of a highlighter in it, which I like too. So And now I'm just taking a little bit of bronzer and I'm just kind of blending it down my face just a little bit so that it's all one color. And yep, so that's the look. Thanks for watching and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye guys!